You are looking at a city of 10 million people, and the Milky Way at the same time. That should be impossible. So what exactly is going on here? Up here, arcing across the upper half of the sky, that soft blue-purple smear is the core of our own galaxy. Not a cloud, not a smudge on the lens. That is roughly 26,000 light-years worth of stars, gas, and dust, the center of the Milky Way, visible above one of the most light-polluted cities on Earth. Seoul, population 10 million. The photographer, Shin-goo, pulled this off with a single exposure using an infrared filter. Infrared light cuts right through the orange glow that city lamps spill into the air. The filter blocks most of that glow, lets the galaxy's faint signal through, and still passes just enough visible light that the whole scene looks natural. One shot. No compositing. Now, look at the left center of the frame. That sharp, glowing spike rising from the city. That is Lotte World Tower, 555 meters tall, 123 floors, the tallest building in South Korea. And notice where it's pointing. Straight up, right into the galactic core. That alignment is almost certainly intentional. The photographer set up the shot so the tower acts like an arrow aimed at the center of the galaxy. Below it, the city skyline bleeds orange along the horizon. All of that light, all of that energy, and the galaxy is still there above it. Down at the water, look at what the Han River is doing. The bridge, a railway crossing lit with evenly spaced amber lamps, drops perfect columns of gold into the river's surface. And here is the thing. Those reflections are sharp. That means the water was nearly perfectly still when the shutter opened. On a long exposure night shot, even a small ripple would smear those lights into blurs. So for a brief window, in a city that never really sleeps, the river just held still. The bridge has been here since 1971. The river has been here far longer. The stars above them, about 13 billion years. What gets me about this image is that nothing in it is supposed to work together. Ancient starlight, a 50-year-old railway bridge, a super-tall tower finished in 2017, a river at rest, an infrared filter on a camera, all of it lining up in one frame on one night because one person decided to go look. We'll be here tomorrow with whatever the data shows next. Subscribe so you don't have to remember to come back.